Hello everyone and welcome back to the Brick Corner. Today we will be reviewing the LEGO Star Wars set number 75267, the Mandalorian Battle Pack with 102 pieces. So this is the second Mandalorian Battle Pack. The first came out of the Clone Wars in 2010 I believe, and that came with the blue and gray, dark gray minifigure Mandalorians. And that set was very well received, and now this is a 2019 LEGO Mandalorian Battle Pack. So let's get into it. So here is the finished product. As you can see, it's a pretty small build. Just these two things other than the minifigures, but this is a battle pack, and the minifigures are kind of what you're buying it for. So just to start, as you can see, we have some accessories for the minifigures right here. We have these viewfinders right here that clip on, and these visors right here. And then we just have some extra studs, a whole bunch of them, because we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stud shooters in this build, so we're gonna need a bunch of extra studs. Let's move to the speeder. Very nice design. Definitely an upgrade again from the original, in the original Mandalorian Battle Pack. So as you can see, we have 2 stud shooters, one on either side right here. A little light. Then we have these little flat things, and it's supposed to be hovering. We have a little thrust right here as like an engine, so you can see that there's power coming from the back. It's a little bit makeshifty, using multiple colors here and stuff like that to show that the Mandalorians are kind of not at their height. It's not very uniform anymore, and that is also reflected by the armor of the Mandalorians, how they're not all the same. And then right here we just have like this little bunker where you can take a Mandalorian, put them right there, and they can shoot out from this little piece of cover right here, which is nice. So those are 2 fun little builds. I think the speeder is definitely really great. It actually is quite bulky. You can feel that's very rigid. It won't break very easily. It's nice to swoosh around. Yeah. Moving on to the minifigures. As I stated previously, there is the original Mandalorian Battle Pack came out around 2010. This is one of the minifigures from there. Take off the helmet. You can see that there's a Mandalorian face right there. And they have the blue and dark gray armor throughout, and there was 4 of these guys. I only have 1 right now. As you can see, I colored on the jetpack, but these guys had jetpacks, and so yeah, it was blue and dark gray, which is very different to these. They all have different colors, as you can see. So we have a green one, a brown, reddish brown one, orange, blue one, and then a kind of light blue and orange one right there. They all have stud shooter guns, as you can see. These ones all have capes. They don't have jetpacks, but they have capes, and I really like the capes. They're not the very full ones, the half ones, and I enjoy them a lot. So yeah, these Mandalorians are very colorful. I don't know how well that translates into a battle pack, because you're kind of wanting to build an army with a battle pack, and if they're all trying to be different colors, and then you buy a bunch of these, you're going to have, if you buy 5 of them, you're going to have 5 blue ones, and they're not going to all be different colors, because you have 5 green ones, 5 orange ones, 5 blue ones, and it doesn't quite translate as well as this right here. So I like the capes. There's a different one for all of them except for the green and the brown one. So this one has a black one, this one has a light green one, and the last 2 right here have brown ones. Whoops. Brown ones. You can also mix and match the helmets and stuff like that if you want to, which I think is pretty cool. So you can kind of design your own Mandalorian, which I find very fun. But just looking at the print, we can just look at all of them. So here's the green one. So there's green, some blue, and they have leg printing right there. And if we look at the cape, there's some back printing right there carrying over the green armor to the other side like that. So that's the green one with the brown cape. Here's the brown one right here. It's a brown cape, brown orangey one. I like this one the best. It's very like, it kind of looks like rust, so it makes him look very tough. Mandalorian has been around for a long time, and he knows what he's doing, or she. And here's the blue one. This one's by far the brightest out of all of them. Green cape on it, which I find very interesting. They have a light green with a light blue, but I think it kind of works, surprisingly. But yeah, the rest of the body is just blue, a little bit of purple on the helmet right there, kind of like a paint splatter, and then the rest is gray. And finally, this one has the most neutral colors. It's not as bright as the other ones. So it's just a black cape, brown torso, very faded blue legs and arms, and then the helmet is gray with a little bit of orange. So a variety of colors on this one, but they're all very muted and they're not very saturated like the other ones. So the helmets on the new one versus the old one are surprisingly very similar. They're nearly the same mold wise, but as you can see, the visors are different on this one, because I believe that is meant to signify that this Mandalorian is a female. They were all males in the original Mandalorian pack, so then this one's a male here, this one's a male, and then this is another female right here. So there's a little bit more diversity in this new pack. I think it really depends. Either way, I really like this old pack. This one is definitely great, especially in the Clone Wars. When the Clone Wars came out, there was a lot of Mandalorians, so you kind of want to build your army. This is great. You got 4 plain Mandalorians, and you could build your army super, super quickly. This one is more like, oh, you might get a couple of them, because the Mandalorians in the new show aren't, they don't have that many people in it. It's a very small kind of band of people. So it makes sense that a lot of them are very different, and it's not a big army builder like some of the other ones, like a clone battle pack or this Mandalorian battle pack. But this one is fun. If you just get a couple of them, you have a little army, you have a little clan type thing, and it's fun to play around with. So I really enjoyed this set. I think it's some great figures. That is the main point of the whole build, I'm pretty sure. I highly recommend it, especially the speeder. I can't stress enough, the speeder is super nice. It's nice and bulky. It doesn't feel like it's just going to break on you. It's not small and dinky like the one that came in this battle pack. This one kind of fits your minifigure much well to scale. I highly recommend this set. You can buy it using my Amazon affiliate link in the description if you want to check it out. It's only $15.99, so or $14.99, so it's a great deal.